Have you ever wanted to turn your backyard into a pollinator paradise? Well, stick around. Today I'm going to be talking about pollinator gardens and sharing with you a list of plants that will attract those bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds and actually thrive here in coastal Virginia. Hi, welcome to JenGardens. Today is March 21st, and I'm here in beautiful Yorktown, Virginia. Today I'm going to show you the current state of my pollinator garden, walk you through some things to consider when you're developing your own pollinator garden, and share with you the plants that actually work here in coastal Virginia.
Right now, I'm standing in front of my pollinator garden, which may not look like much at the moment, but don't let it fool you. Beneath all of this mess is a thriving ecosystem just waiting to wake up.
A lot of beneficial insects are overwintering in this plant material, so it's really important not to clean it up too early. You want to wait until it is consistently 50 degrees outside for at least a week or two. If you clean it up too early, you could accidentally disturb the pollinators and they won't have the chance to emerge. When trying to build a pollinator garden, it's not just about pretty flowers, it's trying to build an entire ecosystem. I designed this garden specifically to include natural habitat, food, and to support the full life cycle of certain pollinators. However, this is a no judgment zone. If you can do one flower, one plant to help pollinators, thumbs up from me. Before we dive into specific plants, there are a few things you need to consider when developing your pollinator garden. Not every plant works everywhere. You need to consider soil type, climate, heat, and humidity, and how well those plants will do in that particular environment. I've tested a lot of plants in this space over time, and the ones I'm going to share with you have actually thrived in this space. As I go through this list, I'm going to be pointing out certain factors that I took into consideration when I was developing my garden, and you should do the same. Work what's best for you.
First up is the butterfly bush. This one isn't native, but performs incredibly well here, and butterflies absolutely love it. Tips to help the butterfly bush do better: prune it in the early spring for bigger blooms, and deadhead the spent flowers to keep the blooms coming. This is one of those plants that really brings your garden to life fast. Is bee balm. It's also called wild bergamot, and it's a pollinator favorite. It attracts hummingbirds, butterflies, and bees. Scarlet varieties are especially loved by hummingbirds, and it smells amazing. It kind of has a minty and citrusy smell. Deers and rabbits usually leave it alone. Next we have catmint. Catmint is one of my low maintenance go-to plants. I keep mine in a container because it spreads a lot. It's a bit of a garden overachiever. It attracts bees and butterflies. The occasional hummingbird will feed off it, but not heavily. It's great for drought tolerance and easy care. So next up is the butterfly weed. This is a must-have. Butterfly weed is native to this area and is a magnet for butterflies. This is a host plant for monarch caterpillars. That means that monarchs will lay eggs, caterpillars will hatch, and feed right on this plant. You want to put it in full sun and well-drained soil. Once you plant this, you will have monarch activity year after year. Here we have the eastern Red Columbine. This is one of my favorite early bloomers. It's native to the area, and it is loved by hummingbirds, and it's great for butterflies. This is perfect for partial shade, and it provides early spring nectar. It also self-seeds, which makes it easy to maintain, and comes back year after year. Lantana is a summer powerhouse. It blooms continuously and attracts tons of butterflies. Some people say that hummingbirds don't love it, but mine definitely visit year after year. Just prune it in early spring so it comes back full and bushy, and when you're purchasing, be sure to buy the perennial type. Lavender is a classic pollinator plant. Bees and butterflies love it. The nectar, the fragrance, the color. Hummingbirds visit it less often, but it still adds great diversity to your garden bed. You'll want to add parsley and dill to your pollinator garden. These aren't just herbs, they're host plants. They really support the black swallowtail butterfly. On these plants, you'll see eggs, caterpillars, and butterflies. Yes, they're going to eat the leaves, but that's the goal. Salvia is another must-have. It's perfect for hummingbirds because they love the tubular flowers and butterflies. It handles heat and humidity well here in Virginia. You also want to make sure that you have these perennial varieties because you'll want them to return year after year.
So those are my favorite pollinator plants here in coastal Virginia. Even if you mix a few of them into your garden, you're sure to attract butterflies, bees, and hummingbirds all summer long. Tell me, what do you put in your garden? I'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and put it in the comments below what you use in your garden to attract pollinators. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. Please give me a like and consider subscribing to my channel for more helpful gardening tips. Thank you so much. Happy gardening.